Hi, happy Memorial Day. Today I'm going to put together 3 puff pastry tasties. One will be crab, another will be ground chicken, and another will be ground turkey. Now all of these are going into the puff pastry and they are so delicious. Okay, I'm going to start, I think I'll start with my turkey first. Now what I'm going to put in my ground turkey will be some pieces of Granny Smith apples, because the turkey, it has a bad rap for being dry. So the apples is going to help it keep its moisture and add a little more flavor to it. And then I'm going to add some onion. And and a little seasoning salt, just a little bit of this, because you know we don't need a whole lot of salt. Okay, and now I'll add this is Mrs. Dash. I'll add some Mrs. Dash, which I don't mind that. And then this is green peppers. I'll add a little green pepper. That'll give it some more flavor. Okay, and then the final thing will be the mustard. I love mustard. Mustard works so well with just about anything. So, you know, for the measurements and all, inbox me, hit me up at charmelcatering@gmail.com. Okay, I'm going to mix this together and I'll be back. Okay, now I have rolled out my puff pastry with my pen. I wanted to get a little thin, so I've rolled it out, and now what I'll do is I'll cut it in half. Okay, I'll put the mixture on top of the puff pastry the long way, make it like a long meatloaf type thing, and then I'm going to brush on some egg, because that's going to hold it together like my glue. Okay, so I'll take my brush and just brush on some egg. Let's get that right now. Yes. Okay. And then I'm going to roll this like a big roll. It's going to look like a pen. Be right back. All right, there we have it. Nice stuffed roll. Forgive me for the camera today. Okay, so make sure that everything is in. Shape it. And it's in a nice roll. Okay. Then after I do this, I'm going to put it on a pan and put it in the refrigerator so it can firm up, because I have to cut it. Okay, now in the crab roll, we're going to put celery. Plenty of celery. I love celery because celery is so good for you. Celery, actually, FYI, celery helps your eyes. It has vitamin A. It reduces cholesterol. It lowers your blood pressure. And it reduces inflammation. So celery is really very good for you. So we're going to add the celery, the onion, and this is the crab, and some horseradish, which is really good. Measurements, hit me up. Okay, some horseradish. I'm going to do 2 horseradishes because it's really good. Some Old Bay seasoning. Can't beat that Old Bay. Oh yeah, that's good. And then a scoop of mayonnaise. Okay, so I will put this together and I'll be back. Okay, now for the ground chicken, we're going to do celery, onion, green pepper. I put everything in the food processor because my daughter has a problem with vegetables, so if it's ground up really fine, she'll eat it. And now I have some little diced potatoes that I cut. So I'm gonna put some potatoes in here because you know the ground chicken has really no carbs. So you still have to have carbs in your meal. So we did that. And I'm also going to put some cheese in it. You know, we always like chicken and cheese. So I'll mix that up and I'll be back. Now what I've done, I've just cut the cheese up some more because it was already in blocks. So I just cut it up in smaller blocks. And I will add some garlic powder. Some Mrs. Dash. And I'll mix it up. And I'll be right back. Hey, that's the chicken roll. So I have put the egg wash on that and I'm going to roll that up. Start from the back, you see, and roll, roll, roll. Just keep rolling and keep rolling. And then when you get to the end, you know, do your little tuck thing and then continue to roll. Okay? Right, they're out of the oven, piping hot. And this one is the turkey with your Granny Smith apples. Nice and flaky, look at that. And over here, we have the chicken and cheese. Do you see the cheese in there? Yes, we have the chicken and the cheese. And with the leftover crab meat, I just made some crab cakes. But what I did do, I added the remaining potatoes to the crab meat, and it is so good. Look at them potatoes, and they're so flavorful. Wow, look at that. Nice and flavorful. Then we have the crab meat. Look at the crab meat. Flaky pastry wrapped around some delicious crab meat. Okay, so we have our little pockets, our puff pastry. We have the ground turkey, the ground chicken, and the crab cakes. Well, the crab meat wrapped around the pastry. Okay, we are done. We have the crab meat puff pastry, the grounded chicken puff pastry with the cheese and the potatoes in it, and the turkey puff pastry. And with the leftover crab meat, I did some crab cakes. And we have our little angel eggs. We call them angel eggs. So this is just a little snack, something to, you know, kick back and enjoy. So as all we do have our very delicious water. So now each one of these puffs are 16 carbs. 16 carbs per puff. So hey, we doing the thing today. So as usual, thanks for watching and have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.